Who are you? Do you know who you are? Have you asked the question, who am I? Because if you who do not know who you are have not asked who I am, how can you decide to ask somebody who they are? Find yourself. Who is good?
One connect with others when they either worship you or cower before you. I crave a genuine conversation, a friendly rivalry, a moment where someone sees past the 6 eyes and the invisible technique to the lonely boy buried beneath all of it. Is there any hope, Dr. Solo, for a man cursed with perfection? Can I ever find camaraderie and connection beyond the pedestal of power and beauty? Or am I doomed to spend eternity as a handsome hermit surrounded by psychopaths and whispers of Gojo Sensei is amazing? Yours an existential hair-flipping agony, 6-Eye Soro, aka Gojo. P.S. Please don't tell Nanami Sensei about this. He'll just lecture me about proper Jujutsu Kaisen etiquette and how looking like a runaway model doesn't win curses. And seriously, Dr. Solo, keep Sukuna out of this. The last thing I need him is adding Pretty Boy to his already existing repertoire of insults. There you go, Dr. Solo. Help this Pretty Boy out. Okay. Pretty Boy who has too much power. Oh, how sad for him.
Let me roll my sleeves up for this one. I might have to go into a domain expansion for this. Okay, here we go. Psychotherapy warfare. Domain expansion. Okay, here we go. My friend Gojo. This is an interesting one because I feel like I know what you are trying to say. And this is not a case of your supreme power. This is a case of identity. And let me tell you something, Gojo. You are not your power. You are not your blue eyes. You are not your power. Your identity is tied to your power. And guess what? You are more than that. What about your childhood? What about your likes and dislikes? What about your favorite food? What about your favorite movies? What about what you love? Do you like culture? Do you like reading? Do you like walking? Do you like exercise? Who is Gojo if not for the 6 eyes? Gojo, you are assuming that your identity is tied to your abilities. And you're more than that. You are you. You are Gojo Satoru. You are you. You are a 6 foot plus Japanese man with white hair. Who are you? Do you know who you are? Have you asked the question, who am I? Because if you who do not know who you are have not asked who I am, how can you decide to ask somebody who they are? Find yourself. Who is Gojo? Who is Gojo? So whilst you try to adhere, you try to find, you think it's lonely. It's only lonely from a power standpoint. It is not lonely from a human interaction standpoint. So here's my advice. Next time you're talking to your peers, pay attention to who they are. Because by paying attention to who they are, you find out whether or not you have any commonality. And when you find a commonality that is outside your 6 powers, then you can find a way to interact with people. Because guess what? This is what I think you're doing, my friend. This is what I think you're doing. Woo. You are talking to someone and thinking to yourself, I can kill them. That's not a way to be. You need to learn. You need to find a way to understand who they are. So my ask to you is, do you know who your friends are? Do you know? Ooh. Or only seeing them through the lens of Gojo, which is only about power? And I think you are. I think you are only seeing people through power. You are not even paying attention. Do you know what? You might as well be Megami's stepdad. What's his favorite food? Ooh. What's his favorite film? What does he like to do on a Saturday night? Do you know? Or only seeing him because of his technique? That is a sad case for fair, my friend. So take your time. Learn to love yourself. And learn to pay attention to other people. You, my friend, you need to practice some active listening. Give that a try. And come back to me in 6 months' time. Thank you very much. Cheers.
There you had Dr. Solo. He said, Learn to know yourself, to be with yourself, to know thyself.
I mean, I did ask
Respect
for the singing, but
yourself.
it's okay.
You are not just who you are. You are not just
any
who
excuse
you
to sing.
are.
I guess we're used to it now, aren't we? So it's fine.
Woo! You've got to find
to finish.
yourself, find your friends, find your peace,
I'm gonna get some
find
popcorn. You guys can
beyond the
listen.
beauty. Dr. Solo has spoken.
You done now?
you, Dr.
You done? You done? You finished? You finished?
Can you not understand that we are in sermon here, and I need to sing the summary. So can you not undermine the singing of the summaries, please? Thank you very much.
That is too much. That is too much. That is too much.
Dr. Solo has spoken indeed. I love the who you are and how you are. That was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I was lost in the who in the house, but I saw you have to
That's
find
funny.
yourself. So there you have it, Gojo. There you have it. I hope you have been enlightened. Take this information for Dr. Solo to become a better person beyond your looks and your power, and actually listen, active listening. Hear what other people say. Don't just look at someone and say, I could cross you. Look at someone and say, I think you could be a friend of mine. I think we could be I think we could play Pokemon cards together. Whatever you like, Dr. Gojo.
Let me do the advice, okay? You can sing. Let me do the advice. Basically, instead of looking at, I can crush you, ask, can I love you? It's a quite simple thing. It's quite simple. There we go. It's quite simple. There we go.
And that's why he's the doctor, people. And that's why he's the doctor. Well, there you have it. This was Anime
this was
Dilemmas. We
wild.
hope you enjoyed it. It was just something we just wanted to try out. If somebody wanted to try it, hopefully you enjoyed it. We want a feedback. So please, if there's something you'd like to hear again, but potentially send your anime dilemmas in, and Dr. Solo will, of course,
that
answer
was
them
funny.
for you. It doesn't have to be that long. It could be any scenario. It could be cross animes as well. Maybe there's a anime cross from another universe, or maybe anything. Just send it to us. The best way to send it actually is probably through our Discord. I'm going to start a poll there and say which anime dilemmas would you like. So come through our Discord. Otherwise, send it to us on our Instagram, or better yet, send us a voice note with your anime dilemma, a call-in, as it were, for Dr. Solo. Send it up to 2 minutes. You can go to our website, SuuuperAnimePodcast.com, hit the orange mic on the bottom right, and then tell us who your anime dilemma is between. And tell us what your anime dilemma is for which specific anime character, and we would get Dr. Solo to answer that for you. As you can tell, he's very good at what he does. And we are out. Woo.
Sorry.
Dr. Solo in the house.
You have to accept it.
He said, love yourself. Respect yourself.
I'm going to go and grab a cup of coffee.
Anyway, listeners, thanks very much. Hey, you made it to the end. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm Ed, host of the Suuuper Anime Podcast. That's super with 3 U's. If you enjoyed that clip, why not check out some of these? I'm sure you love them also. If you want to hear the full episode of the podcast that you just watched, then check out the description box. A link will be there for the full audio episode. Until then, thank you so much. Please do subscribe. It takes a moment for you, but means the world to us, and we'd really appreciate it. Peace.